I'm here with Lloyd Borrett from AVG. Now, version 8 recently came out, is that correct?
Version 8 of the full AVG commercial product shipped at the end of February this year, and the AVG free edition shipped about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yep. Now, my first question is, AVG has the free edition, as you just mentioned. Now, you have a different type of business style where you offer the free version for personal use only, and you also have the professional version. What's the reason behind that?
Well, when AVG came along, the company was mostly selling into the commercial market, and in the market that they were selling to, it was a sort of a traditional thing to give the employees of the companies the product for home use, and they continued that. And then as they started to get penetration into other marketplaces, they thought, well, there's an established marketplace there. What way can we break into it? We can have a free edition. So it's like a seed, if you like. We believe that there's a base level of protection that everyone ought to have, and so we're providing that base level protection for free, but it is just that, it's a base level. It comes with limited ability to get updates, limited ability to control the scanning and the update periods, and it comes without technical support. And we get a lot of people that make the decision that that's not good enough, and we need better security protection now that our lives are online on the internet, and switch over to our commercial products that are more extensive in the protection that they use. You can get updates daily, updates hourly. You can get manage when the scans run. You can get full protection and full technical support from our local call centre here in Australia.
Yep, that's great. So it's more of, like, as you say, a seed, and everyone deserves protection, which is very true. Like, that's one thing that, on a separate topic, that I like about AVG, is that it's not very bloat. It's very bloatware free. There's not a lot of stuff along with it. It's very lightweight. Is there anything that you've done? Like, you've got all the features there, but not too many features, if you know what I mean, to make it so bloaty. What's the whole concept behind AVG and making it, you know, nice and like a quick, easy download that people can install, and it's very easy? That's the longest question you've ever had, but
well, that's part of our philosophy, and it's in our slogan: tough on threats, easy on you. I mean, that's a big part of what it's about. We want to be as tough as we can on the real threats, and we achieve that. You know, at any given time, we're right up there with any of the major players in terms of independent testing authorities and our ability to deal with threats. But we also like to have the philosophy of keeping the product easy to use, that low footprint. It doesn't slow your machine down. It's going to be fast and efficient and keep out of your way as much as it possibly can. And that's the philosophy of the business. That said, with the introduction of AVG 8, we've actually taken a step out in front of all our competitors, and with our link scanner technology, we now lead the world.
And that link scanner technology, that's something new that you've implemented. Is it more of a whitelist, or is it more of a blacklist? Like, have you gone through a heap of websites, or does it scan the website for certain vulnerabilities, or how does it work?
It scans in real time, and that's why we're out in front of the pack. We are the only company with a real-time active protection against web exploits. The technology was actually developed by an expatriate Australian, Roger Thompson. Roger developed Australia's first antivirus software, Leprechaun software, back in the 80s, based out of Queensland. And he's moved to the States some years back and has gone through a succession of security products and businesses. And a few years back, he identified that the next level of threats were going to go to online threats. You come with your browser to a website, and it can be any website, and the crims are hacking these websites and putting their exploits on there. Your browser has a tunnel through the firewall, and they're able to exploit that to get the problem onto your machine. So Roger identified that was going to happen and came up with a real-time protection solution that checks at the time it matters when you're clicking on the link. Others are trying to come out with the safe search type solution that you talk about, and they are using a blacklist type approach. And the problem with that is It is never
keep up to date.
ever up to date.
Yeah.
And take an example of that. Back in February, Google were blocking the 10 AFL websites. The 10 AFL websites that were hosted on Telstra Big Pond were being blocked by Google. If you did a search and it'd come up St Kilda Footy Club, warning this site may damage your computer. And at that time we ran link scanner over those websites, not a problem on any of them. That's not to say that there may not have been a problem at some period, but they were on the blacklist and they were being stopped. They had the clout to get off the blacklist in a week, but that's the thing, the problem wasn't there at the time. And the crims are smart. They don't want their exploits to be there 24/7. They switch them on at the times that they know people are going to be going to the sites, turn them off so they're flying under the radar the rest of the time. So link scanner, when you click on the link, it checks the site, and then and there it'll either take you through or it will pop up a warning. And so again, it's only going to warn and let you know it's working when there's a problem.
I think it's a great type of technique that's being implemented by AVG. Thank you very much for talking with me, Lloyd.
Not a problem, Ben.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you.
Thank you.